And now, live in studio, cutting through your typical media nonsense and offering you a rational and unbiased perspective on current events and life in Tampa Bay. He's a successful entrepreneur, published author, top listing agent, a real estate and finance expert that goes to bat for you every day as a consumer advocate. Your host and the consumer quarterback, Brandon Rhymes.
Yes, here we are again, another day committed to helping you win in any marketplace. You're listening to the Consumer Quarterback Show, hosted by Brandon Rhymes. Consumer Quarterback Show powered by PlatinumMVPRealty.com. Check out PlatinumMVPRealty.com for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or investing. We would love to talk to you. We've got a great team around us here. And Consumer Quarterback Show, our goals are to educate, entertain, enlighten. But most importantly, we want to engage with you so we can help you win.
The only thing I'm addicted to right now is winning.
Save our hotline number in your phone. At some point, you're going to need it. 813-670-7372.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
813-670-7372. Don't forget our number. Bookmark our website, consumerqb.com. A plethora of information available for you on our show site at consumerqb.com. You can see links to all of our expert contributors, and these are all the finest folks from all of Tampa Bay and the Gulf Coast region that we've assembled, we've vetted, and we bring on the air to help you understand more about your buying decisions. We're going to help you sort through a lot of the nonsense out there in the mainstream media, providing you a positive perspective to empower you to avoid a lot of the commission-based advice out there, and also make you just a bit more street smart here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. Let's go around the horn now, make our introductions. Intelligent Talk Radio. I've got some intelligent folks here in studio with me today. Ron Sacino, Sacino's Formal Wear and Men's Clothing. Welcome in.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here.
My pleasure. Looking sharp as always.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Awesome. Good stuff. What do you want to talk about today?
Well, I'd like to, since we're experiencing our 102nd year in business, I thought I would give you an idea of where we came from, how we got started, and how we've arrived today.
Congratulations on 102 years in business. Wow, that's quite a feat.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty old at this point.
Very cool. Well, it wasn't all you, right?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Yeah,
no, actually, if you want me to, I'd be glad to tell you that my grandfather was a master tailor, and he came over from Italy. Lived in a little village called Ruva del Monte up in a mountain in Italy.
Nice.
And as most of our ancestors experienced, there were no jobs in Europe back then. So they were all looking at the promised land, coming to America and starting their new future and earning their wealth and their fame, right?
Wow.
So he was at 9 or 10 years old. He was an apprentice tailor in Italy. And his parents said, you just got to go because there are no jobs here. And as many immigrants did, without any money and without parents, they came over. New adventure for everybody. Came over. He finished cutting school in New York, finished his apprenticeship. And in 1916, as we like to say in our family, he made two great decisions. The second one was to start the business, Sacino's. The first one was he got married that year.
Nice.
So he married my grandmother, Maria, and she was the seamstress, so she helped him get the business started. And in Massachusetts, because they got off the boat up in Boston, they started the tailor shop in Massachusetts before moving to Florida.
Super cool.
And due to health reasons and all the cold weather, my grandfather got on a bus, came down, scouted out St. Petersburg, said, this is where our new home is going to be. In the 40s, he came down on a bus, pulled my grandmother down. They rented a little shop on 6th Street and Central Avenue in St. Petersburg when it was still with trolleys going up and down the street, and started their business. And because he didn't speak hardly any English, he called back to my father and uncle who had started with him up in Massachusetts.
Nice.
Said, you guys got to come down here because I don't speak no English.
Yeah.
And they said, Florida, maybe not a bad idea. So they came down in the 40s. And they did the tailoring and the custom clothing making. But what my father did, because they had started it in Massachusetts, he threw 25 black tuxedos in the trunk of his car and came down and they started the formal wear rental business as a side business to the tailoring and the custom-made clothing. And from that, it grew to today we have close to 8,000 tuxedos in our plant. We not only provide our own stores, which are in Tampa and St. Petersburg, but also to bridal shops and men's stores all over Florida. We wholesale tuxedos out.
That's
so that's
awesome.
one of our businesses. So that's what brought us to
Super
Florida.
Cool.
So this is where pretty much I grew up, and I love the Tampa Bay area, and watching it evolve and growing into such an active community
Yeah.
for both real estate and events, and all of the events that
Yeah.
are happening. It's just been great.
Yeah, super cool. Ron Sacino, more from Ron coming up in the show as well. I want to make our introductions here as well. DJ Ian Doubt in the house.
What's going on?
Fast Break Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Fast Breaks Executive Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for having me on. I'm super excited. As a professional DJ, so to speak, I rarely ever am on the radio, so this is pretty exciting for me today.
Yeah, a lot of fun, man. You did a great job at our last event, and you helped people, business owners out there, just have a really memorable night or day event. It could be, any type of event.
Absolutely, yeah. No, the biggest thing for us, man, is just making memories. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
Whether it's speaking engagement or your wedding day or your kid's birthday party, it's all about really putting a professional foot forward and really elevating events, not just making them an event, but like the event.
Yeah, I like that. Absolutely. And Paulina's helping us with that as well. And from cocktails to catering and new hot spots and networking, it's your girl, Paulina.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Your girl Paulina here.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to be here as always. And of course, Thanksgiving is coming up. I'm super duper excited for all the Friendsgiving and all the family that we're going to have. We're going to get nice and full, right?
That's right.
We're going to watch
That's
some
the plan.
football.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? I'm not going to watch football. You guys are going to watch football.
Some outdoors. Who knows? I mean, there's a lot going on these days. So much to do in Tampa Bay, as Ron was alluding to. I mean, you could be on the lake fishing. You could be on the beaches. There could be all kinds of stuff going on.
Right. So, but I wanted to ask you guys a question. Do you ever wake up in the morning, you're like, I can't wait to cook and clean today and clean out that bathroom? Like, anybody? No?
Never.
So I just wanted to send you the message that your moms and grandmas don't really wake up like that either. So this Thanksgiving season, why don't you help them out and order that amazing Thanksgiving special from Amicis?
Yes.
So if you have 8 to 10 guests, right, it's $250. It's like $25 per person. Hey, maybe you're having a bigger party, 16 to 20 people. It's $475 with a lovely selection of pies to choose from. And where you have that Thanksgiving meal, that's totally up to you. You can go to the beach. You can go to your house, grandma's house, the park. I mean, possibilities are endless. The weather's perfect right now.
Yeah, that's one of the things looking back at our Thanksgiving is my mom would, struggle to do the turkeys or the side dishes, even if it's just a few side dishes, and then so take the stress out of it. I love that idea. Take the stress out, order from Amicis. You're going to get excellent award-winning catering, excellent food, and it's going to let people relax more during the holiday season. I think there's too much stress around it, So hey, we got a great lineup for you today here, as you can tell here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. So you're going to hear more details from each one of our expert contributors here in studio. I want to remind you, tomorrow is our Buyer, Seller, Investor Seminar over at Cox Media Group, 102.5 The Bone, the radio station on The Bone there, the Performance Theater. We're going to have catered food from Amicis as well. It's going to be Thursday, November 8th, tomorrow, 5 to 8 p.m. Buyer, Seller, Investor Seminar at 11300 4th Street North over in St. Petersburg at Cox Media Group. Come over, and what you're going to do, you're going to learn how to buy, sell, or invest like a pro. Many people, if they're selling, they're leaving money on the table, and the same with buyers. They're leaving down payment assistance money, all types of programs on the table, shorting themselves and their family, leaving that legacy that we talk about. So we'll see you tomorrow at the Buyer, Seller, Investor Seminar over at Cox Media Group here in Tampa Bay. And as you know, I'm the owner of Platinum MVP Realty, and I'm a top listing agent here in Tampa Bay, top 1% realtor in the United States. So really proud of a lot of our accolades, but we've got a hot listing here. A couple of hot listings we want to let you know about here. 9303 Alice Lane in Riverview. This property just hit the market, $599,000, waterfront beauty. This is on the river, on the Alafaya River, 15 minutes from downtown Tampa, and it's almost an acre waterfront lot. Can you believe that? 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, 9303 Alice Lane over in Riverview. Just a gorgeous waterfront property. Just hit the market literally a few days ago. And here's another property in South Tampa, 4613 South Matanzas Avenue. 4 bedrooms, 3-1, so it's got 3 full baths, 1 half. 3,700 square feet, and it's $720,000. Just a beautiful property here, close to Bayshore. You walk over to Bayshore if you like to do biking or walking. You just walk up and down that beautiful strip and enjoy the gorgeous scenery here in lovely Tampa Bay.
Sun is shining, the weather is sweet.
All right, right, let's jump right into it. So we've got coming up our feel-good story of the day, and we also have a shout-out to Bilmar Beach Resort, the official hotel partner of the Consumer Quarterback Show. Had a great stay over there at Bilmar Beach Resort. I bumped into Clyde Smith, the general manager. He was telling me about some of the upcoming events on Treasure Island. Man, they've got a really cool event coming up on November 14th through 18th, the 10th annual Sanding Ovations Masters Cup in Treasure Island. So this is pretty cool. They got people coming in. They're going to have all types of people on the beaches, bands. You got really cool bands on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The Pirate Flag Band, the Kenny Chesney tribute band is going to be there as well. Some really cool stuff. Check them out. The 10th annual Sanding Ovations. Bilmar Beach Resort, the official hotel partner of the Consumer Quarterback Show. Let them know the real estate quarterback sent you. Take them up on special offers and incentives just by mentioning that you're a fan of the Consumer Quarterback Show. Bilmar Beach Resort on Treasure Island, my favorite place to vacation on the beach. All right, so we got Ron Sacino here in studio. And Ron, you had mentioned you've got the formal wear, you've got men's clothing sales, and then also you got dry cleaning too.
Yeah, we because we've been dry cleaning for like many years, we only did it for ourselves in our tuxedo rentals. As our tuxedo rentals started to shift and we're selling more suits to regular consumers, we are also said, why not dry clean their clothes as well? We know clothes, we know construction with all of our tailoring background, so we started doing that. But instead of opening dry cleaning stores, we're bringing the dry cleaning to the consumers.
Nice.
We're going to their homes, we're going to their condos or apartments, or to their offices. And we think we do a great job with it. We care for their clothing. And so that's been a new addition. As the world keeps shifting, we need to keep shifting as well.
I like that.
So we still rent tuxedos to weddings and proms and special occasions, but we sell a lot of clothing. We sell a lot of suits. We provide suits to a lot of really special people in the area, including Brandon Grimes. We're going to the Rhymes. We're going to have them all dressed up.
Nice, I like it.
You know, Mayor Greco is a good customer of ours, the ex-Mayor Greco, and you know, Tony Little. You ever see Tony Little with his ponytail? Tony. We love dressing him up because he doesn't want to be conventional. Or have you noticed? So anyway, so we do that, and in our stores, it's real important because we've got great staff in our 3 stores. One of them in Tampa has been on Kennedy and Lois since 1975, the original location of that store. So we love taking great care of people that way.
Yeah, that's awesome. Doing a great job in the Tampa Bay community. 102 years in business. More from Ron Sacino, Sacino's formal wear, men's clothing, tuxedo rental, and dry cleaning, taking that level of customer service to pick up and deliver. So that's great. Stay with us right here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. When we come back, more from our expert contributors here in studio. We're going to have some fun. We're going to be talking with DJ Ian Doubt. We've got Paulina in the house as well. And we have a feel-good story coming at you. So we're going to inject some positivity in your life here. Stay with us. Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
Hey, this is Jarek Robbins. You are listening to the Consumer Quarterback Show with Brandon Rhymes. Please do what it takes to learn all that you have to live the life you want to live it fully, and find a way to give it by paying it forward to others.
Get in touch with Brandon online at consumerqb.com.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Hot Locks Hair Salon. We are conveniently located at 13414 US Highway 19 in Hudson. I've been a local hairstylist in our community for the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Hot Locks is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.
listening to The Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes, online at consumerqb.com. Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 consumer advocate for real estate and financial advice. Call Brandon today at 813-670-7372.
All right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Brandon Rhymes here. I'm your host of the Consumer Quarterback Show, and the goal of this show is to educate, entertain, enlighten. But we often think about this show as the hub of your financial, your business, your marketing wheel. Each spoke extending out, representing another one of our preferred partners. We've got expert contributors in 80 different categories and growing. Lots of different partners and companies that come on the show to help educate, and they're going to help you avoid a lot of the commission-based advice that's so prevalent out there. That's what makes our show different. We're going to empower you, and we're delivering a positive message every day here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. In studio today, we got Ron Sacino, Sacino's Formal Wear, DJ Ian Doubt, Fast Break Executive Entertainment. We got your girl Paulina as well, representing Amicis Catered Cuisine, and we're gonna have some fun. We got some good stories lined up for you today. Giving a shout out to WholeBodyFuel.com, the official meal delivery service of the Consumer Quarterback Show. WholeBodyFuel.com. Chef Brian Adamo and his team, Kevin, and the team, they do a great job over there. Convenient, healthy, organic, natural meals delivered directly to your home or office. They also have the world famous protein donuts, which are awesome. Excellent food, succulent food. WholeBodyFuel.com. Check them out. Let them know the Real Estate Quarterback sent you. Take them up on those special offers and incentives. And we're back here in the studio. We're going to help you win. I want to go back to Ron Sacino and share a little bit more of his story. So that was an interesting story. You talked about how your grandparents came over. My family's somewhat similar on my dad's side. My biological dad passed away a long time ago, MP in the military, and but the Portuguese side of my family came through New York.
Right.
So as so many of us do, it's like we're a country of immigrants, and it's interesting to hear those stories as they come in.
Yeah, and it's really, you think back at the age that they came over with nothing in their pockets.
Right.
And they were just so bold, and they didn't speak the language in most cases.
Wow. Yeah.
So they came over, and we think about how we whine about little things.
Oh man.
And you think what they went through, and they achieved success. They supported their
AC,
family.
Barely getting on a boat, hoping that it's going to make it across the big Atlantic.
And how sick were they coming across? Because they were down in the hull somewhere, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly. They went through a lot to build and to get these affordable, lifestyle that we have now, living in the best time to be alive as a human being.
You bet.
Hands down the best time with all of the opportunities that we have. You can make money. One of the biggest things I think is you can make money at night. The internet, with the advent of the internet, because back in the day it was you're 9 to 5, you come home, you get the kids, do the thing, then you have the internet, and now it's like, wow, you can start a home-based business. You can work. So when people complain, like you said, we have no reason to complain these days, but people still complain about Facebook changing their algorithm or whatever they want to complain about that day. When people complain, it's just one of those major turnoffs for me.
Well, just think about it. While they're complaining, some of us are moving forward.
That's right. Absolutely, absolutely. So Ron Sacino, you're helping people with formal wear. You got the different events people are doing.
Yeah.
Men's clothing. You're hooking me up with a nice tux. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. I needed something that lighter color because I got the blues, the grays. I needed something on the lighter side. So.
Yeah. Well, and real interesting, in addition to the suits, which have been very popular, especially for weddings, there's a new trend towards what we call, it used to be called dinner jackets, but now they're calling them blazers.
Okay.
And they're not necessarily always satin trimmed or piping or anything. They're just colorful and they're expressive.
I like it.
And the millennials are loving dressing up, and with all these new clubs and events and activities going on.
Yeah.
They love to throw it on. They can, if they go to a formal event, they can wear it with a nice pair of dress slacks, or they could throw it on with a pair of jeans and wear a funky, patterned silk, velvety, embroidered jacket.
I like it.
And just feel like they're having a great time.
Yeah.
And so we're seeing that trend, and we're bringing a lot more of those in because they're just flying out the door.
Yeah, it's awesome. There's so many things you can do, especially, some of the single guys, you hear the term like peacocking thrown around, with the big, the jackets and the, mix it up. But it's a way to, I think I look at it like business almost. You want to differentiate yourself.
Yeah.
If you're out there, you're out there networking, or you're making impressions, or if you are single, whatever it is, the more that you can differentiate yourself and be cool with your own style, then you're going to be winning.
Yep. And that's it. And people have to feel comfortable, but they have to differentiate themselves.
Yes.
You know, and the way the millennials are, they're starting to dress up again. We went through a phase where it was sort of a dress down.
Yep.
These folks coming along love to look good.
Yeah.
I don't know about the peacocking. We got the sequence for them.
Okay,
but we've got a lot of the cool patterns and colors and stuff. And it's really pretty cool to see.
I like it. I like it. Good stuff. Ron Sacino, check him out. He's got multiple locations throughout Tampa Bay. Of course, dry cleaning wise, you can go to them.
We can go to them.
Is that pretty much all of Tampa Bay? I mean,
well,
you're doing
not
Palm
yet
Harbors and stuff.
Because we're limited by trucks and drivers,
right?
And we're doing our best to consolidate. But we come to Tampa, St. Pete. We're not up in Clearwater yet, but we will be.
Okay.
And what we also do is first order is 50% off because we want people to experience the difference. We like to think that we differentiate the way we clean and the way we package and the way we take care of our customers.
Yeah.
So if you're in our area and you can call us and find out if we come to your area. If not, in our stores, we have 2 in St. Pete, 1 in Tampa. They can drop off there. And we'll be glad to take care of them, get them set up.
ConsumerQB.com. Go to the website. You'll find all the contact information at ConsumerQB.com. Mr. Sacino here is going to have his own announcement card there. Of course, you can see all the contact information there. Or reach out at our hotline. Of course, we'll plug you in, 813-670-7372. That's our Consumer Advocate Hotline.
Here's my number, so call me maybe.
813-670-7372. All right, let's bring DJ Ian Dow back into the conversation. So, Fast Break Executive Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Man, I love the energy, man. Your event was awesome. Everything from the lights, you got the extra lights. I mean, it's just setting the mood, the energy, controlling the event. A lot of times entrepreneurs, they're doing it all themselves. You got to differentiate. Again, this is another way you can do it.
Absolutely, man. I mean, when you're talking about standing out, aside from just looking good, I mean, if you're putting on an event, you're trying to show people, just even if you're like you were, I mean, at your event, you were just trying to say thank you to a lot of great people that helped you out, gratitude party. And that's something that, even if you look good personally, you're dressing nice, you put on an event, you might be the best top 1% realtor on planet Earth, but that doesn't make you, for a lot of people, that doesn't mean that you know all the ins and outs about an event. You know what I mean? It's a profession like everything else. So why not bring a professional in to really elevate that event, make it better, make you look better?
Yes.
You can wear your clothes, you can be the best thing. You might be the best underwater basket weaver there ever was, and if you're trying to put on a seminar on how to do that, you might not know where your microphone placement ought to be. You might not know what uplight color to use, or what volume, or where your gain should be, or why is the feedback happening. You might not know all that stuff. That's why you call professional. You let us take care of it. Really elevate yourself and your event.
And it's going to allow you to focus on those things that you are the best at.
Absolutely. And I love what I do, man. I'm telling you, I tell everybody this. People are like, oh, what do you like about your job? I go to parties for a living, literally. Like no joke, nothing like that. I literally go to parties for weddings, bar mitzvahs, kids parties, corporate events. I mean, it's so much fun. I get to see people at their best, having a good time all the time. It's really a blessing to be able to do what I do.
Do any stand out on top of your mind, like success stories or just awesome parties or really cool venues?
I'll tell you what, it like I said, in the sense of making memories, man. I mean, people talk about legacy and what you want to do, what mark you're leaving on this world. Well, when I go and do an event, whether I'm DJing it or emceeing it, hosting it, whatever, speaking on the mic, even, just for presenting information to people, when they have a great time, when that event really sticks with them forever, I get to be a part of that memory forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if they don't remember my name or remember my face, I'm in all those memories. And I've done over 1,000 different events since I started doing this full time a couple of years ago, and I'm in all those memories. I mean, you talk about some of the biggest days of people's lives.
So weddings,
so bar mitzvahs, kids parties, stuff like that.
You ever run into wedding crashers that you had to step in and kick them out?
No, actually, I don't know where that comes from. I've never seen a wedding crasher, at least not one that I've noticed. But weddings can get a little dicey though sometimes. I remember one event I did. You do the garter removal ceremony, or the sexy part of the night, I had a groom doing his thing, and the brother of the bride might have imbibed a little bit too much, and he didn't think it was very appropriate, and he got a little crazy, and he actually attacked me. He thought I was perpetuating this uncomfortable scenario. I was like, it wasn't me, man.
Did you say that?
So sometimes things can look. Sometimes I'm too good at my job, I guess. You get people too excited and they go nuts. So.
Yeah, but it adds energy, it adds excitement, it adds that professionalism, that level of professionalism, and a lot of insights as well. Working with yourself and people like Paulina. I mean, you guys know the questions before they're even asking the questions.
Absolutely.
And they know what you don't know when it comes to planning events, making the parties the best, making things hop being seasonally appropriate with the different changing seasons that we see. There's a lot of reasons why you want to reach out to DJ Ian Doubt. Fast Break Executive Entertainment. Again, consumerqb.com is where all the contact information is for all of our expert contributors. When we come back, we got a feel-good story for you coming at you. Some positivity. Since 1974, every Sunday, this doctor and his team have treated 700 to 1,200 patients free of cost. Find out about this story next here on the Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
Thanks for listening to my daddy's show. For more information, go to consumerqb.com.
To get in touch with Brandon, call 813-670-7372. Online at consumerqb.com.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Hot Locks Hair Salon. We are conveniently located at 13414 US Highway 19 in Hudson. I've been a local hairstylist in our community for the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Hot Locks is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.
Hi, my name is Joe Stalteri. I'm one of the owners of Complete Care Systems. At Complete Care Systems, we do carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, tile and grout sealing, wood floor and laminate floor deep cleaning, as well as stripping and waxing of linoleum and vinyl floors, and a whole lot more. We also run daily deals and special, which you can find at CompleteCareSystems.com, or simply call Trisha up at 727-364-5158, and she'll answer all your questions and give you over the phone free estimates. Or she'll send me out to your home or office to give you an on-site free estimate. At Complete Care Systems, we don't cut corners, we clean them.
You're listening to the Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes, cutting through your typical media nonsense and offering you a rational and unbiased perspective on current events and life in Tampa Bay. Online at consumerqb.com.
All right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Brandon Rhymes here. I'm your host of the Consumer Quarterback Show, powered by Platinum MVP Realty, PlatinumMVPRealty.com. We're looking for real estate agents right now. We're actually recruiting. We got a ton of leads, lots of clients that we need help with, and it's a great time to be in the market right now. If you're maybe thinking about a career change or at another brokerage, we'd love to talk to you and share with you some of our innovative processes that we employ to help our sellers maximize the exposure on the sale of their profit or their properties and profit more. And then also for agents, we're going to help you grow through our really unique career opportunities that we have with PlatinumMVPRealty.com. We'd love to talk to you. A couple of hot listings here. 1370 Gulf Boulevard over on the beach. This is unit number 401, Clearwater Beach, Bella Rosa condo, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, $1.149 million. Beautiful property here, 2,200 square feet in unit right on the beach. And you walk out the backyard, you've got the pool, and your backyard is Clearwater Beach right there on Sand Key. Just a gorgeous property. We'd love to talk to you million-dollar buyers out there. And I got another $1 million listing here in Pinellas as well. This is the Old Northeast section of St. Petersburg, 215 12th Avenue Northeast. 4 bedrooms, 5 bath. This is a SIPS panel construction home built to commercial standards, steel framing, listed at $1.199 million. Beautiful real estate property here in Tampa Bay.
Somewhere sunny and 75.
And let's give a shout out to Curry Leaves Restaurant, the official restaurant partner of the Consumer Quarterback Show. Curry Leaves Restaurant, Indian and Thai cuisine, right here on Kennedy Boulevard in Tampa, just across the street from the Intercontinental Hotel. Curry Leaves Restaurant, check them out. Let them know the Real Estate Quarterback sent you. Take them up on special offers and incentives just by being a fan of the Consumer Quarterback Show. All right, so in studio today, we've got Ron Sacino, DJ Ian Doubt, Paulina, your girl Paulina in the house as well. So let's go to Paulina. Let's bring Paulina into the conversation. What else are you seeing out there, Paulina? This time of year is just a fun time for parties, events, football's back in season.
Definitely. The holidays are coming up, so there'll be a lot of fun parties coming up. And these two gentlemen, when I think of them, the word integrity comes to mind right away. They are amazing when it comes to making you look amazing, making you feel amazing. And DJ Ian Doubt, I mean, my brides absolutely love him. They request him. Like, he's like a boy band of his own. He's amazing. He wakes up.
Love it.
He wakes up with a DJ voice and everything. Like, he's always on
This is actually how I talk. This isn't like I'm not like putting on an act.
Yeah.
My mom calls me and she's like, "Hey, you come from?" I'm like, "Yes, Mom, I'm coming over for dinner." I say it like that. Yeah.
So it's amazing. And I'm so honored that we're going to have our holiday party coming up on December 6th.
Yes.
Of course, Brandon, you guys, he's putting on the best party for you at the Earthscape Garden Room in Palm Harbor. DJ Ian will be
Which is an awesome venue, by the way.
providing the best entertainment ever. And we're going to have the ultimate speed networking event where you can come out and grow your business. Give yourself a business gift for your business. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gift for your business.
Yeah, early
And
Christmas present
I'm
there.
hoping that we can claim afterwards that it's the Tampa Bay's largest speed networking event because
Let's
we
do it.
are going to have so many tables out there. I'm hoping to have like 200 people.
Yeah, we're going in.
We're going in. We're going to go in.
It's going to be
deep.
awesome.
I think it was wonderful that Brandon always wants to bring the community together. It's never just about him and sharing that, wealth and knowledge of everything together. So you guys come out and party with us December 6th. I am so excited. I'll be there with my Santa hat. We're going to have some amazing food. Of course, Amicis is going to go all the way for you. And Ron's going to be there too. You have to come meet him. You have to know a man that has a business that's 102 years old.
Yeah.
Even though he's not 102 years old.
Yeah, right. And this was an interesting story that our producer James teed up for us. It says a well-tailored suit is to women what lingerie is to men.
I got it.
Yeah, this is interesting.
I believe that wholeheartedly.
Yeah. So it says, ask any woman, she'll tell you that a man is in a suit is sexier than a man with rippling abs. If only men paid as much attention to their suits as they pay to their abs. So it goes through. So it says it's got like a top 10 here. So it says number 1, it says the last button should always be open.
That's right.
So that's what
people don't realize, but the coats are cut to be flared out a little bit.
Yeah.
And when you button it, it kind of pulls, so it doesn't fit right. But a lot of people never hear that. So that was a great.
So these are some important pointers here. It says embrace the following pointers. You'll never have a bad day again. Satisfaction guaranteed. Okay, so that was number 1. Number 2, unfasten the buttons while sitting down.
Right.
Otherwise, you'll pop them out. I guess.
Pop them
Right.
off. Right.
Number 3, button the shirt at the top. While you're at it, do ensure that you're not choking yourself out. But in case, please change your shirt or your. So they're saying button the top button. Button the shirt at the top.
I'm not so clear about why they're saying that.
I don't know.
If
Who
you're
knows?
going to wear a tie, it makes sense. If you're not, I don't think
You might not, right?
Yeah. You might not.
Although I see certain, different people doing it all the way up nowadays. It's like more of a fad thing. I don't know.
That's sort of a look.
Yeah, different.
So it's a matter of if you like that look.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the modern suit of armor, isn't it? Like back in the day, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it is, but whenever I'm like, have like a suit, because, when I do events, I dress up. We're always in a suit. We always dress up. We're professionals over here. And I'm telling you right now that, you feel like it's like the modern suit of armor. You feel powerful. You feel good when you're in like a really nice suit and you look good and you feel good. I swear it's like you're getting out there for battle. You feel good. You're like ready to get after it.
You do. You definitely, when you walk into the room and you're dressed, above the level of other people, it puts you in a definitely in a superior. I don't know if it's a subliminal thing or mindset thing, but it does. And that's part of sales.
Yeah.
It's hard to do it.
If I can mention something,
Yeah.
we do a lot of charity events where we dress young men that are coming through certain programs to gain integrity and responsibility. the Right Field in St. Petersburg, and Men of the Making over in St. Petersburg, and a couple in Tampa. When these kids come in and we dress them up and they stand in front of a mirror, watch them just sort of straighten up.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden they feel different. They have a little more respect, a little more self-esteem in how they're presenting themselves to the world. So that's absolutely the case. You're absolutely right. People just feel different when they present themselves.
It says if you're wearing a dark suit, a light pocket square is advised.
Just for
and
the
vice
contrast,
versa.
just so it shows up.
Yep. And number 5, never pair a sports watch with your suit. Different strokes for different folks. It's saying. I guess it's saying wear nicer watch if you're wearing a suit. The shoulders of the suit should hug your shoulders,
As opposed to hanging off and looking like you were in your dad's suit coat.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Number 7, no baggy trousers. Say no to baggy trousers.
Yeah. Again, you talk about a turn off to a woman. Watch a guy with baggy pants.
Well, it's
they
all
just
about
kind
the
of go
slim
away.
fit, right? It's all about the slim fit now.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You're hugging the buns now. You're hugging the buns.
Yeah.
Painting them on.
Yeah, there you go. Focus on the jacket. You can easily slip your hand between your chests and button up jacket. Well done. Can you easily slip your hand between your chest and buttoned up jacket?
You mean like James Bond reaching for that little.
I think
bearing?
that's speaking to the fit. Like you don't want it so tight that you can't even put your hand in there. You know?
And there are a lot of people that they just take the extreme when it comes to slim fit, and they don't look comfortable. They don't look good. You know, you want it trim, you want it hugging the body, but you need a little space. To breathe, to exhale.
For movement. Yeah, then it goes into kind of colors and things like that. But yeah, that's an interesting article. You know, there's always pros and cons to everything. But you know, here in Florida, I definitely, you know, I love to dress up. But you know, during the summertime and the dead heat, it's hard. So I've got my quarterback show polos, my platinum MVP Realty polos and stuff that I'll mix in. But I love to dress up if it's especially I'm going to be indoors more that day.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Yeah,
it's like
love
tricks
it.
of the trade. Like I mean, you haven't really lived until you've been standing on a beach trying to like sit through a ceremony when it's 101 degrees outside with 1,000% humidity in the middle of July in Florida, trying to do sound for a wedding. That's always a difficult situation. I had a friend of mine that used to he had like a life hack for it. He had a dress shirt, but he cut the sleeves off to make it cool. And then he just sewed cuffs into his jacket, so he put his jacket on, but it was like cooler. I was like, that is smart.
Yeah,
that's a smart cookie right there. That's the life hack.
Entrepreneurial thinking.
Can't take the jacket off though. That would look kind of weird.
Yeah, he put ice packs in his pockets and stuff.
Right, exactly.
Whatever works, man. It gets hot out there. That's why July's a really slow time of the year for weddings. It's just too hot.
July and August.
Way too hot. Yeah,
it's too hot.
Super, super hot here in Tampa Bay. Brandon Rhymes here. I'm your host of the Consumer Quarterback Show. We're talking with Ron Sacino, Sacino's Formal Wear, DJ Ian Doubt, Fast Break Executive Entertainment, Paulina, your girl Paulina as well, Amicis Cater Cuisine. And let's go back to you. What else are you seeing out there? What's going on?
I've actually seen a groom in pants so tight that he couldn't sit down.
Uh-oh.
And I actually have just recently, for the first time in my life, had a wedding crasher at a wedding.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Yes.
Whoa.
And yeah, I know. It was
I thought it was a myth, like a unicorn or leprechauns or something.
I know. I couldn't believe it. And he was so friendly and everything. He totally had me going for a little bit. But then when I looked down on his shoes, I was like, hey, these are sandals. Something's up. And that's when I knew he wouldn't belong there.
Uh-oh.
And then the big bodyguards came and took care of it.
Yeah.
But he totally helped himself to some food. He was hanging out with the bartender. Amazing. But I myself have crashed a wedding one time.
Yeah?
And it was the best experience ever.
Nice.
You got to do it. I met the aunt in the pool the night before. I got all the deets.
Nice.
And I said to my friend, I was like, focus. We're doing this.
Yeah.
We got caught right away.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did they care?
Out.
I mean, I disappointed everybody. They're like, really? Did you really just do that? And I was like, I mean, I just had to. There's a movie about it,
Yeah, hey, it's part of modern day culture, right? You got to try it.
Yeah.
Give it a shot, see if you can get away with it. That's I think a lot of people do it just to see if they can get away with it, right?
Yeah.
If you are going to crash a wedding, as a DJ, I've done hundreds and hundreds of weddings.
Yeah.
The best time to crash it is after dinner.
Yeah.
Wait till after dinner. Wait till it's like a party.
Yeah.
Because during everything else, everybody's taking pictures, everything's getting video camera.
Yes.
During dinner, everybody's still looking in the same direction. But after dinner, once you you open up the dance floor, people are that's when you crash a wedding because now nobody's paying attention.
Yeah.
Plus, by then, everybody's 3 or 4 3 or 4 hours into the open bar, and they don't care as much anymore.
Yeah,
so.
that makes sense.
So to all you potential wedding crashers out there, wait till after dinner. Eat first, and then go and crash the wedding.
It's all about timing.
It's very nice.
So you got to time it out and make sure that you're after dinner, and then you can get more of the mix. You get the mix going. So, all right, stay with us right here, Consumer Quarterback Show. More from our expert contributors and our feel-good story. Find out about this doctor that on every Sunday he's treated 700 to 1,200 patients. You will not believe the amount of patients that he's helped over his lifetime. Stay with us right here, Consumer Quarterback Show, ConsumerQB.com.
Hey, I'm Ken Shamrock, and you're here with Consumer Quarterback Show. And I say, Brandon Rhymes, knock out your competition.
To get in touch with Brandon, call 813-670-7372. Online at ConsumerQB.com.
House.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Hot Locks Hair Salon. We are conveniently located at 13414 US Highway 19 in Hudson. I've been a local hairstylist in our community for the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Hot Locks is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.
You're listening to The Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes, online at ConsumerQB.com. Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 consumer advocate for real estate and financial advice. Call Brandon today at 813-670-7372.
All right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Brandon Rhymes here. I'm your host of the show. I'm a published author and professional speaker as well. Check out our book on Amazon, Become the MVP in Your Industry by Surfing the Radio Waves. Real excited about that book and the new business that we launched with Ken Shamrock, the Ultimate Fighting Champion, Hall of Famer in the UFC, as well as WWF wrestler as well. So we partnered up with him, Des Woodruff, and we're really excited about a lot of the growth that we're seeing through that company as well. So here we are back in studio helping you win. That's our goal here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. We're going to empower you every day with a positive message. And let's jump right into our feel-good story of the day.
Tell me something good.
All right, so this is a really cool story. 1974. Since 1974, every Sunday, this doctor and his team have treated 700 to 1,200 patients free of cost. Interesting story out of India. Dr. Ramana Rayo has been providing free healthcare services to the poor for the past 44 years through his free clinic in Bangalore, India. He opened his clinic in 1974 and functions on Sundays. When he started, he saw only a handful of people a day. Now they're beginning to line up Saturday nights. Every Sunday, the number of patients varies from 700 to 1,200, and we do not miss a single Sunday, Dr. Rayo told the Logical India. To make sure each patient is seen, Dr. Rayo and his team of 35 people, which includes his wife, 2 sons, are also doctors, 10 dentists, 6 nurses, and 1 skin specialist. Some of the staff in the clinic are former patients of Dr. Rayo. I came here for the first time 8 years ago with my mother. I started volunteering 7 years ago because I was impressed and wanted to help, says volunteer Baba John. Though the cost of medical services has escalated, primarily the medicines has not been a deterrent for Dr. Rayo. The clinic is funded primarily by donations, India's largest crowdfunding site. Since opening in 1974, Dr. Rayo and his team have attended to more than 2 million patients free of cost. And here's a great quote to round it out. He says, "The reason I became a doctor was to serve my community," says Dr. Rayo. The Sunday Village Clinic is dedicated to help the section of society who have no means or access to quality health care. Shout out to Dr. Ramana Rayo of India. Really cool guy, huh?
Bananas.
Super cool. Over 2 million people that he's helped out free of charge. I mean, that's a saint right there.
That's a commitment following another saint from India, right?
Yeah.
Mother Teresa.
Mother Teresa. That's right. Yeah, very, very similar. Good point there, Ron. So, yeah, so with the show, we love to talk about these philanthropic, types of ventures. We had Paulina and I were on an American Dream television show this last weekend. We went over to Children's Cancer Center and helped raise some awareness for them. They've got their event coming up this Thursday night as well, the Wine, Women, and Shoes event, which was pretty cool. I had an opportunity to MC that event 3 years ago. They raise a lot of money for Children's Cancer Center, and it has a great cause. But, yeah, throughout our show's history, we've had, Warwick Dunn from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's helped to date. Last number I checked was 155 parents gain home ownership, single parents gain home ownership through his Habitat, with Habitat, through his Work Done charity. So 155 families he's helped to date gain home ownership. So we have definitely a real strong affinity towards helping out philanthropic ventures. We got the Lighthouse for the Blind coming on the show soon as well. But yeah, so we love to feature those stories and go against the negativity that's out there. The mainstream media, they tend to try to say that, we're a country divided. We're, all these things. I don't think so. I think when I talk to people, one-on-one in their household, listing their homes, talking to them about business, there's no divided stuff. It's just the media trying to lead us there.
Yeah,
I believe you. I agree 100%. I mean, who's divided? Nobody's divided here. I have conversations all the time. I see people by the hundreds. Yeah. Nobody's divided. I want to make this picture like people are standing on upsides of the rooms just shaking fists at people. It's like nothing like that at all.
Just the empty suits in Washington a lot of times. The guys that we need more change up there. But hey, it's not a political show here. We won't go there. All right, let's jump into our lightning round.
The lightning round.
I am so good at lightning rounds.
I majored in lightning round.
All right, so here we're going to go top tips, nuggets of advice, parting words of wisdom. Let's start with ladies first here. Paulina, you are up.
Well, you guys definitely have to come out and join us on December 6th. I can't push it enough. I'm so excited. Also because I have the honor of planning this whole event. This is like my baby. I love networking. I actually had the honor of being nominated for Top Networker of Tampa Bay. I didn't win. There was a lot of people, amazing people going against me. But it was an honor to even be noticed. I really appreciate that. So I want to turn up and give you the best networking event of 2018. Booyah.
Awesome. Coming out December 6th. It's going to be a lot of fun. And the venue is Earthscape Garden.
Earthscape Garden Room. It's in Palm Harbor. It's on Alt 19. It's amazing. By day, they're a nursery and a landscaping company. And then by night, they have this amazing venue that, they have this huge tree you can have a ceremony and get married under. It's great for all kinds of fundraisers. Truly any event. DJ Ian's very familiar with that place. He's DJ'd many events there. And they even have little secret rooms off the garden. It's like a secret garden almost, right? So we might have a photo booth. We just don't even know. It's going to be amazing.
Cool.
Yeah.
And it's your gift to your business by coming out and networking with the Tampa Bay Elite, the Real Estate Quarterback Show, the Consumer Quarterback Show, all of our different show partners and people. We're inviting clients, customers, all types of folks are going to be there. It's going to be a fun time. All right, top tips, nuggets of advice, parting words of wisdom. DJ Ian Doubt.
If I leave everybody with this, it's don't skimp on your production company, or your DJ, on your AV team, okay? Don't skimp on it. And go with a professional. And this is to all those potential brides out there. Anybody, putting on an event, don't skimp on it. Don't do it yourself. Get a professional. And make sure they're professional. There's a lot of DJs out there that, they're fly-by-night kind of companies. Don't do that. Make sure they're insured. Make sure they're an actual business. Because, you could I've seen these heartbreak stories all the time. I got brides calling me saying like, hey, I booked my DJ 6 months ago. Now they live in Tahiti and they're not a DJ anymore because they weren't a real business and there's no longevity. So go with a professional. Vet your, even if it's not us, even if you just, vet your DJ company for your events, vet your production company, make sure they're professionals. Don't skip on it. It absolutely makes or breaks an event. You might forget a great DJ, but you will never forget a bad DJ.
There you go. Yeah, that's a good point.
True. Yeah.
All right, Ron Sacino, Sacino's Formal Wear.
Yeah, I like his suggestion about go with a professional. I also like to promote go with local, especially a family-owned local. Keep it in the community.
Yes.
I have a gift that I want to offer to your listeners, and that's that. It's a tidbit. It's a bit of knowledge about when you're packing, and everybody is going somewhere. You go to conferences, conventions, you're going on a family trip, and you want to get there and you like your clothes to look good. Well, what people don't realize is that they'll pack and they'll put a bag over everything and they'll fold it in their suitcases or whatever, and they get there and it's wrinkled and you're trying to steam it out in the bathroom or having to take it somewhere to get it pressed. The truth is you can keep your clothes almost totally wrinkle-free by putting a little simple plastic, a very thin plastic bag over each garment, over each shirt. If you're putting a suit, coat, and pants together, put a plastic bag over the pants hanger, and then put the coat back over that, and then put a bag over the suit. You can fold it up. You can almost roll it up, and it won't wrinkle.
Really?
So I want you to know, where do you get these bags? If you're listening to the Consumer Quarterback Show today, you come in, you mention Brandon Rhymes' name, you mention the Consumer Quarterback Show, come into any of our stores, and we'll give you free some of these bags.
Nice.
We keep a roll of them in every store. If you're going to be packing and you're going somewhere, come in, pick up these bags. We'll give you as many as you want for your clothes, and you'll arrive and you'll look freshly pressed. And hopefully you'll think about Sacino's cleaners as a result.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's awesome. So that's a nice tip. I didn't realize that.
And it makes such a difference. Because I know I used to have to hang it up in the bathroom, turn the showers on hot, steam out a suit because I was going to a conference.
Yeah, that's awesome. So are you also of the mindset of, how some people roll up their clothing? They'll take the clothes, the shirts or whatever, maybe not the suits, obviously, but they'll roll the clothing up. I don't know.
I've heard of that. I've not done it. I don't know how successful that is, but if they roll it up inside of a little plastic bag, I guarantee it'll be less likely to be wrinkled.
Yeah, there you go. All right, good stuff. Some good tips there in our lightning round. And I would offer some advice here as a tip. I just got off an hour and a half conversation with Google, and really talking about online marketing, I think is such a key point for people. If you're still one of those business owners that are fighting the trend of going online, putting out video content, putting out more content on your social, I would urge you to really take a hard look at that and your thought process on it, especially if you're spending money in areas, billboards or other places of old school traditional marketing. You're not going to see as much return. You're going to spend a lot more money and you're going to see diminishing returns over time. More and more people are focused on their Facebook feed. If you look around at a restaurant or a concert, or even as you're driving your car, you look at the car next to you, a lot of people are on Facebook, they're on Instagram, they're on LinkedIn, they're looking at these social sites. So to create content, utilize that content on your sites. We have an opportunity for our expert contributors to be featured on air and have video content created for them, and then you do a little extra spend, pay to promote, and you're able to generate a lot of interest through some of our unique strategies that we've employed here with the Consumer Quarterback Show. So just kind of mentioning that, consumerqb.com. You can see links to all of our expert contributors. I want to thank Ron Sacino, Sacino's Formal Wear. Awesome having you on the show. DJ Ian Doubt, thank you so much. Great content for our listeners out there. And always, Paulina as well. We really appreciate you and putting together some awesome events. We got the Thursday night event coming up tomorrow over at Cox Media Group, Buyer, Seller, Investor Seminar. Come out and see us. You got to RSVP for that. We're going to have grab bags as well. Sacino's grab bags, or goodie bags, we're calling them. Yeah. Right. And that's going to be over at Cox Media Group, 1025 The Bone, 11300 4th Street North. Tomorrow night, Buyer, Seller Seminar. Going to be over there. Have some fun. December 6th. Save that date. We got a speed networking event coming up for you. It's going to be a lot of fun as well. And we want you to please go out there and consider committing a random act of kindness. Pack up some food or clothing. Hand it to that person that you see in need. Be a force for good in the community. You can even donate at your church. And if you don't have things to donate or money, you can always volunteer your time and go out and help someone. Be a force for good in the community. Do something kind for one another. Follow us online. We'd love to connect with you at Brandon Rhymes 1 on Instagram and Twitter. And, of course, the Consumer Quarterback Show page. Give us a thumbs up, a like on Facebook. We'll see you next time. time. Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
You've been listening to the Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes. Whether it's real estate, consumer, or financial advice, let Brandon call your next play. Contact Brandon Rhymes at 813-670-7372. That's 813-670-7372. Online at consumerqb.com. And join us next time for the Consumer Quarterback Show, weekday afternoons at 5 on AM 1380. The Biz.
Are you a real estate agent looking to take your business to the next level and supercharge your marketing? Hi, I'm Brandon Rhymes, owner of Platinum MVP Realty and host of the Real Estate Quarterback Show, syndicated radio and TV show talk program on iHeartRadio, 1025 The Bone, daily 5 o'clock drive time on 1380 The Biz, and our TV show is on WeBeam TV. We're looking for real estate agents that want to join our team and supercharge their marketing utilizing some of our innovative strategies. We utilize the Real Geeks platform, Facebook marketing, internet marketing, and a lot of the traditional methods as well. Postcard mailers mailed for you, postage, signage, business cards, all paid for by the company. Aggressive real estate splits and ways to help you win in any marketplace. We need you to go out, take applications, and work our plethora of leads that we're generating on a daily basis. Reach out by clicking the form below, and we'd love to have a confidential interview with you.